Well, hi there, everybody. This is Dr. Schroeder with our video introduction to week number 8, our final week of class in our course in the Theoretical Foundations of Nursing Education. It's been a very active class. We've had a lot of great discussion. We've covered a lot of topics, covered a lot of information, and all of you have worked very hard, and I applaud your hard work. Your final paper was turned in this last weekend. I will be grading those papers throughout the week, but you will definitely have your final grades on them no later than Friday. I'd imagine I'll get all of them, most of them graded probably by Thursday morning, but certainly by Friday. All of those grades will be completed. And all the grading for the course will be completed up until week number 8. For week number 8, we close out with just a discussion question this week. And the discussion question discusses the Carnegie Foundation report. And in 2010, the Carnegie Foundation wrote a report that essentially was a tome or was a argument for transforming nursing education and making for a more educated workforce. It's a rather landmark report. It's one that's been with us for a little bit now, but we're really just still digesting in nursing education really what the report means, what it means for us who are educators, and what it means for us who are trying to adapt nursing education to the future. A lot of schools are trying to deal with how do we prepare nurses not just for current, right now for 2016, but also going towards the future for 2020, 2025 and beyond. That's really where we need to be setting our sights right now. We've had a lot of technological challenges and a lot of changes come about, both with distance education, with simulation, with many of the things that we've been talking about in class. So this report reflects back on that and talks about that and discusses and gives some ideas on how we can go ahead and make for a more educated workforce. And that's going to be how we're going to end up our conversation this week. Please be aware and review the due dates and the due times for the discussions this week. Because it is a short week, we have the grading due by Friday. You need to make your original post by Wednesday and then react to at least 2 of your peers' post no later than Thursday night. Normally you have until Saturday. This time it's a little bit accelerated because we have to have the grading done prior to the weekend. But that's how we're going to end up the class, and of course I'll be participating in that discussion right along with you as always, and I look forward to giving you my thoughts and giving you my 2 cents worth on this concept of transforming nursing education. The only other thing to pass along is to please remember to do the survey, the end of course survey. I mentioned it last week that it really is very important to us. It's important to me personally, it's important to the school to know that we're meeting the expectations and meeting your expectations. Let us know that the workload is fair, that the workload is equitable, that it's not too much or not enough, and that the scope and the depth of what our discussions are in classes, that they're enough. That really is an important part of this whole education process. And so I bid you all fond farewell. Again, I will be participating with you in class this week. If you have any questions, as always, go ahead and let me know. My thoughts are with you. I wish you all the best as you continue on your nursing careers, continue towards your goals of being nurse educators, and I will look forward to seeing you in discussion forums.